Aloha. Happy Pisces new moon. How are you this evening? Today, I'll be guiding you through a Pisces new moon intention setting Reiki circle. So welcome. If you're watching this live, let me know where you're tuning in from. And at any time, you're welcome to write your intention in the chat. If you're watching this on replay, just know that you're getting this video exactly when you need it. And I welcome you if this is your first time connecting with me for new moon intention. And let me know where you're tuning in from, even in the comments, and what your new moon intention is. So I'm a day late, but I felt that the energy was kind of strong for me. I don't know about you, this new moon. So this is Pisces new moon in the first degree. And I'm a Pisces. My sun sign is Pisces and rising is Scorpio. So I have a lot of water sign in my chart. And so this is a special new moon for me. And so if you're Pisces, either rising, sun, or moon, let me know and specify which planet. And I'm a Reiki master and a yoga instructor, but I've been studying with Carrie Samuels, who's an intuitive happiness coach and astrologer and a numerologist. So I'll be guiding you through today's Pisces new moon intention circle with some Reiki support. So in order to receive Reiki, you just have to relax and be open to receive. And Reiki can't hurt you, but only help you and support you and enhance anything you're working on at your highest level for you and the highest of all. So I'm very excited about this Pisces new moon. And Pisces is also the last sign in the zodiac, the Western zodiac. So I'll be briefly reading the summary, like I've paraphrased some of forecast done by my spiritual mentor, Carrie Samuels. So this is a first degree new moon in Pisces in the first degree. So that means it's new beginnings. So we're in the last sign of the sign of all the Western astrology sign at the first degree. So it's great for ending, letting go of the past, of what's not serving you, which we normally do on full moon, but this new moon, it's especially important to do that. And then it's a great time for new beginnings, which is always aligned with the new moon. And that's why we make intention, and it's like sowing the seeds for it to manifest. So I really welcome you. So as I read through the aspects of this Pisces new moon very quickly, you want to take some deep breaths and just start to relax and get comfortable. And you can receive the Reiki with just sitting comfortably, or you can lie down. So as I'm reading through the aspects, feel free to start to deepen your breath, slow things down, relax, and then just get whatever you need to get really comfortable and settle in, whether you're seated or lying down, so that you'll be at the most relaxed position to and be most receptive and open to receive the Reiki. And if you want to also journal anything that comes up or write down your intention, you're also welcome to have a journal near you. So you could do that while you're fresh out of the intention. So this is, as I've mentioned, transitional time, letting go of the old, move forward into the new, and it's time to dream big into new beginnings and new ways of approaching a career. If you're staying in that career, or throughout this year, you might have a new career that might just come very quickly or gradually towards your heart's desires, so that your career and your hobby can kind of become one. And we also have, I believe, the Neptune, which is the planet, the ruling planet of Pisces, I believe is still in Pisces. So it really expands and enhances that quality of dreaming and really getting into your imagination and allowing that creativity to really flourish, unlimited, without any limitations, and anything is possible, that kind of mindset. And also the Venus is in the last degree of Pisces. So Venus has to do with love and beauty. It's the planet of love, which rules Taurus. So love and beauty from deepest part of your heart. So you want to focus on that. Saturn in Pisces. So these aspects I'm reading you again. It's I have paraphrased the main points from Carrie Samuels's astrological forecasts, and it can use that as like a guide to help you form your intention, which is why I'm reading it. And again, you want to relax and really get into a receptive mode for the Reiki portion as I read through these aspects. So Saturn is also going into Pisces, and the bigger planets stay in a sign longer. So the Saturn is in Pisces for the next 3 years. The Saturn is a ruler of time, karma, structure, responsibilities, and boundaries. So it's kind of like the opposite. It's what restricts us and puts us into routines and responsibilities. But because it's going into Pisces, it's going to soften, and there will be a lot of healing on an emotional level. We'll be able to express our deepest feelings more freely and openly with each other. And then boundaries will dissolve to a certain degree, which is going to allow more representations and diversity, which is in so much need in today's world. So, and everything, acceptance of others also happens when we truly accept ourselves as we are. And so it's going to be a great time. This whole year of 2023 is also going to be a great time of spiritual development, as I've mentioned in the New Year videos that I've done. And it's also going to be a great time of renewal emotionally, especially with Saturn in Pisces, but especially in this Pisces new moon. And that's also going to allow you to get in touch with that deeper part of your truth, your highest truth, and allow you to fully realize and align with it instead of denying who you are. So from there, you'll be able to flourish the gifts that you're meant to share here. And that's going to be slowly revealed. Again, nothing is forced. And you do it for the journey, not for the outcome or the results. And with the pure devotion for love of yourself. So you're going to also honor. So that honoring your emotions will also allow you to flow with this energy of the new moon, the dreamy, intuitive. It'll tap you into your intuition, unleash your intuitive qualities or intuitive power, the spiritual and creative part of yourself. So it's really important to do these energy work, Reiki, therapy, and meditation, breath work, all these mindfulness practices on a daily basis, even if it's just 3-5 minutes a day. And so it's time to dream big. And I'm not going to be using any special crystal for today's Reiki, but just know that Reiki works with your highest self for the highest good of all and the highest good of you. So again, if you're new to Reiki, just all you have to do is relax and open to receive. So we'll just dive straight into the Reiki healing for your intention. And I'm also going to be guiding you through some visualization. So it's going to be more of a guided meditation Reiki for this new moon intention. And then after it's done, you're welcome to also write down your intention on a journal if you wish to do so, or just some time later. Okay? So come to any comfortable seated position or lying down position. Again, just kind of loosen out any areas that feels tense. Feel free to sigh out. Few exhales through your mouth. And if you've been keep doing any deep breathing and slowing down your breath as I was reading through the aspects of this new moon, you want to just let the breath be natural at this point and know that this is a safe space for you to honor any emotions that arise during the practice. And during Reiki, you might feel like hot sensation in certain part of the body or coldness. You might feel some tingling. As long as it's not sharp pain anywhere, it's fine. Just keep relaxing. Or you might not feel anything, or you might have certain emotions arise. Sometimes it could really make you cry or laugh. So just be with anything that arises and know that we are all here supporting you. Everyone that's watching this now live, as well as anyone that will be watching on replay, we're all creating this virtual circle on an energetic level to support each other and be here for each other to receive this Reiki for Pisces new moon. So just thinking about the aspects that I just read, it's going to guide you to set the intention for this new moon. And see where you can relax and start to visualize strong, sparkling white pillars coming down, supporting all four corners of the room that you're at. Hello, Anna. Welcome. Feel free to chat in the meantime, or you can chat while I'm doing this and then you can rewatch it later. And then take a moment to soften any areas that's resisting. So there's four pillars at the corner of your room, the four corners of your room is here to just protect the space, to only have positive energy and support be allowed to enter, kind of filtering out anything that's negative. So it's a form of protection without blocking out the positive goodness that you want to invite in. And anything I call out, if you don't resonate with it, completely ignore. Only accept what feels true and right for you. So your free will is fully honored in this Reiki circle. So I've set up distance Reiki for this new moon intention Reiki circle. You're also welcome to repeat I receive. You're also welcome to write it in the chat or the comments. I receive. Allow your whole back body to ground into all the support beneath you. Again, if you're lying down, let your whole back body release into the earth, firmly grounding you. If you're seated, feel the sit bones or your feet or the legs, whatever is rooting on into the earth, firmly ground into the earth. And then this whole month, I've been dedicating it to self-love, not just for Valentine's Day, but really coming fully with that I am love affirmation. Using Valentine's Day as a reminder to continue using it every day, not just on Valentine's Day. So we're going to call in that self-love affirmation into this Reiki session for the Pisces new moon. Feel free to exhale out to release the past, whatever is no longer serving you. So that you're clearing space for the new beginning that you are calling in. And once you feel grounded, see if you can just feel lighter, releasing any efforting or resistance to relax. You want to feel light as a feather, as if you're floating on your back, immersed in water, just floating from being so buoyant and light, feeling that sense of buoyancy, lightness. Let the water feel like a blanket caressing you, channeling in your mermaid or merman spirit. Just know that everything is possible, anything is possible. There's no dream that's too big. Just opening, being ready for new beginnings. And then set an intention for this new moon by tuning into your deepest heart's desire for your highest good, from your truth, deepest truth, deepest heart desire. State it 3 times in present tense, affirming it as if it's true right now. And it could be a very simple I am statement. You can do a quick check-in to soften, fully relax your whole body. Excuse me. Especially at the point between your eyebrows, your jaw. Softening through your heart center, your belly. And then take a moment to visualize an internal movie screen at that point between your eyebrows, your intuitive center, third eye point. And then visualize your intention or that best life you're envisioning. See yourself living your best life, your dream life with all your senses. Feel it as if it's true right now. So in that internal movie screen, put yourself in it as the main character. And just fully experience any scenarios as if your intention is already true right now. Don't worry about how it happened. Experience it with all 5 senses: touch, taste, smell, hearing, and seeing. And then see what emotions also accompany it. Feel that sense of joy or sense of proudness, sense of accomplishment, or the sense of being. But most importantly, it should give you a sense of joy and feeling proud of yourself. See who's around you. You're noticing any colors that are present for you. Use as many details as you can. Then you could go from different scenes, how you wake up in the morning, to your morning routine, whether you drive to work or you work in another room, or maybe you don't even work, enjoying doing any hobbies or activities. Maybe taking a nice, relaxing, leisurely walk. Again, I don't want to put any thoughts into you. You create your own best life, creating that scene. See what you're creating. And it doesn't have to be the most major projects. It could be a simple breakfast you're creating, gardening, or it could be a big project that you always dreamed of creating. This is your ideal future, fully experiencing it with all 5 senses: touch, taste, see, hear, and smell. Again, experiencing it fully with the emotion of joy, the highest vibration: joy, love, gratitude. And then give thanks for this beautiful, ideal future life you're creating. that you're fully immersed in experiencing. And then let go of the internal movie screen at this time. Maintain that sense of joy, love, peace, gratitude. Repeating your intention 3 more times, either silently or out loud, in present tense with full conviction. And then any emotion other than joy, love, peace, if any negative emotions came up, that's fine. Or any obstacles came up, that's perfectly fine. Just simply acknowledge. Know that that's what you need to work on. To remove, to release, learn any lessons, and allow you to move forward, letting go of the past, of anything that's not serving you. So take a moment to deepen and lengthen your breaths in and out through your nose. Feel free to sigh out your exhales through your mouth. And gently and slowly and mindfully start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, as you bring yourself back to this room, back to this moment, back to your body, especially if your imagination went very far. Feel the grounding of your back body or whatever is touching the earth, firmly rooting into the earth again. And then whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. And if you've been lying down, you can just roll to your right side, bending your knees, taking a moment in fetal position. If you've been sitting, you can just give yourself a stretch with your arms over your head. If you're lying down, you can gently press yourself up. And then if you want to jot down your intention in your journal, you're also welcome to, or you can do that later. And then gently open your eyes. You're also welcome to share your intention in the comment or in the chat for extra Reiki support, only if you're comfortable sharing publicly. There's no obligation. And I'm going to seal in that Reiki virtual Reiki session for this Pisces new moon. And then please feel free to share your experience, not just your intention, but anything else that might have came up or anything else that you need support on. Feel free. And you can also support each other and not just me. And some of you might have fallen asleep. And that's perfectly fine because your subconscious, your unconscious mind still hears and receives the healing. Then also, you're also welcome to share what you are inspired to create. If anything came up for you, or something that's been nudging at you, but you've been kind of suppressing or denying yourself. Maybe this is a time to go ahead and do it. And for those of you who have done the in Aquarius new moon intention last month, let me know if something, any steps that you've taken since that intention, anything that's manifested. So for me, I've been talking about this mandala coloring book for a while. And so I finally have it. I think I shared this on the Yogi Tea Time Live. But I didn't get to, something happened with the audio, so didn't really work. So this is the actual physical coloring book. It's the cover. And this is a mandala I drew for love. And there are 27 mandala drawings that I've done digitally, infused with Reiki. Mandala coloring book is great for having some fun time for yourself, for relaxation, to reduce stress. So the back cover shows you two other ones that are inside. And then each one has intention word that's associated with it. So I've really meditated on it, researched, and played solfeggio music while creating this. This is digitally drawn through iPad and Apple Pencil. And I've shown you my first one. So there's 27, and it's just one-sided. So the back side doesn't have anything, so that when you color, you can actually cut this out, frame it, and put it in your altar, or you can use it as decoration. So there are 27, and I've infused a lot of Reiki in it, meditated. So this was my big project for the year 2022 that I finally get to launch. And then the description is in the link. And I briefly talked about the process of this on the self-expression, and I had some audio issues. So, oh, thank you, Masha. I'm so glad to hear that you felt lighter and the Reiki helped you with the intention setting. Oh, Anna, you're Pisces. Yay. What's happening? Pisces. Yay. I have a lot of Pisces around me. It's a very special sign. So I'm a Pisces, but I also have a lot of Pisces people around me. I think sometimes only Pisces can understand another Pisces. Yeah, so this is just combining everything, my graphic design background, yoga, and Reiki all in one. So this was what I was guided to create last March, and it's finally here. So feel free to order it if you're called to, if you resonate. So mandalas also gives you color therapy, helps to nurture your inner child, and it's been really popular to do colorings, especially I think a lot of people found it to be very helpful during the pandemic. I will show you let's see. Yeah, so each one has a intention word, and the drawings represent those. And then the one on the cover is love. So that's the one that's inside love. So you can also color the word love, and then you can frame it and like put it on the wall or on a desk or anywhere for as an interior decor, or you put it in an altar and you can stare at it, or you can just have it in a notebook and you can stare at it and make it any color you want. You can make it as colorful or you can make it monochromatic. It's up to you, whatever you desire, whatever guide, you're guided to color. So there's, different colors represent different feelings as well as the chakra, but there's also psychological aspects of the colors that you can research, and I can also guide you through those color theory. But at the same time, you want to use your intuition, what color is calling you, what makes you feel good, or just see how certain colors make you feel. And it's always good to go into your intuition to do that. But it's also great to know the color theory and what colors represent what, because like red is usually fuchsia. Red represents like love and passion. Orange is for joy, and that's also related to sacral chakra. Purple is for crown chakra and royalty and very high spirituality. So my colors are purple is very much, I'm very aligned with purple. So one of my favorite one that I did was this gratitude one that goes with my gratitude journals. And this one is inspired by the Dr. Emoto's studies on how words change the shape of water. And so I came up with these shapes based on his research. So I did a lot of research on that to come up with this. So it's one of my favorite ones for gratitude. So check it out if this calls to you. And so I created this channeling Reiki, and each intention word has been infused with Reiki into each drawing with the associated intention word, like poured into. So I hope you enjoy that. And if you do get it, please tag me, post it on Instagram, and tag me at Turtle Flo Yoga so I could see your final colorings, or if you have it displayed at your house. I would love to see that. So that pretty much wraps up. And again, this link for the coloring book and the journal, gratitude journals, they're in the description if you're called to purchase them. And that's also going to support this channel. So thank you so much for those of you who have purchased the gratitude journal and the coloring book. Well, the coloring book just came out like a couple weeks ago. So if you have any questions or need any extra support, let me know. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Share with anyone that might be able to benefit from this Reiki session. And then one more thing about mandala, staring and meditating with mandalas helps to tap into your truth. So it's gonna develop your connection to your higher self, your deepest truth, and for you to really honor and have the courage to really unleash that truth and live that truth bravely, especially if you've been kind of hiding your truth for whatever reason, as a lot of empaths do with spiritual gifts. So this is time to come out of what they call the witch closet. Not that you're a witch, but the gifts that you have, the spiritual intuitive gifts that you have. This is a time to really just let yourself shine and not hide, even though, you know, people might think you're crazy. Again, with this energy we have with Pisces, new moon, and the Saturn going into Pisces, it's going to be time for a lot of acceptance and diversity. And as my mentor Carrie Samuel said, it's going to be a very exciting and interesting time to see what happens when these boundaries dissolve. And we get to really honor our emotions. And that means, you know, people are going to be more open emotionally. And some people can't handle that, makes them uncomfortable. But, you know, the more you get used to it, it also becomes easier. So I'm so happy to connect with you this evening. My setup, I try to make my setup a little bit different every time. So I got this beautiful orchid as a gift for teaching yoga at this organization that helps with immigration rights for children. So I wanted to really highlight this orchid today, especially for those children fighting for their immigration rights. So thank you so much. Happy Pisces new moon, and I hope you have a wonderful evening or day. And even though if you find this video way after Pisces new moon, know that you might need the energetic representation or the healing that's in this video. So you don't have to watch this only on Pisces new moon. But whenever you need to tap into that Pisces energy, new beginning, of really tapping into your dreams, allowing your imagination to just flourish and, you know, enhance your creativity, to bring it to the physical form. All these ideas start in the ether, spiritually, energetically, and then it comes to us, and we can really create it on a physical level. That's what happened with this. And then once it comes out into the physical form, and it could be service, so it doesn't have to be physical, but it just feels very magical and exciting. So thank you so much. And if you wanted to hear more about the process of making that, how the beginning part, even though I lost some of the audio, it's in the latest Yogi Tea Time. And then until next new moon, we will wish you all the best. And you can come back to this video and share any small actions you took or anything that's manifested towards the new moon intention that you set. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day or evening or whenever you're watching. Namaste, aloha, and go within and find your inner sparkle.